Chapter 5, number 7, you're going to solve each inequality, then graph the solutions. These are actually compound inequalities, but they're basically OR problems. So you're basically doing two problems in one here, right? So the first one, m plus 6 is greater than 14, so subtract 6 to both sides. This cancels, leaving you with just an m is greater than 14 minus 6, which is just 8. Then you have OR. M plus 7 is less than or equal to 9. We're going to subtract 7 to both sides. This cancels, leaving you with just an m less than or equal to, sorry, I should not write minus 9. It's minus 7 to both sides. 9 minus 7, it is a 2, right? So when we draw the number line here, we want to include 0, the number 2, and the number 8. Okay, so it is closed here, it is open here for 8 because there's no bar, and m is greater than 8, so it goes all the way to the right. Okay, then m is less than or equal to 2, so it's closed here at 2, and it's less than, so it goes all the way to the left. Okay, all the way to the left. All right, now notice they're pointing away from each other because this is an OR equation. All right, let's do this one. X plus 3 is greater than 6, so we're going to subtract 3 to both sides. This cancels, leaving you with just an x is greater than 3. Next one, we have 5x is less than 5. We're going to divide by 5 to both sides. This cancels, just leaving you with a 1. X is less than 1. Okay, let's draw our number line here. We have 0, 1, and 3. They're both opens at 1 and 3. X is greater than 3, so that means these are all values that are greater than 3. Goes to the right. X is less than 1. These are all the values that are less than 1. Goes to the left. Notice they're pointing away from each other because this is an OR inequality. C. Wow, more complicated. All right, let's subtract the 4 to both sides because we're trying to get that letter alone. This does cancel, leaving you with a negative 3x is greater than 28 minus 4 is 24. Now you want to divide by this negative 3 here. Divide by negative 3 here. This cancels, leaving you with just an x. And then on the right hand side, 24 divided by negative 3. This gets you a negative 8. But notice that you divide by a negative number, so the inequality flips. Same thing here. Negative 10 minus 7x is less than 24, where we are going to add 10 to both sides. Okay, this cancels, leaving you with a negative 7x is less than negative 24 plus 10, which is negative 14. Then we're going to divide by 7 to both sides. This cancels, leaving you with just an x. And negative 14 divided by negative 7, that gets you a positive 2. Notice you divide by this negative 7, so the inequality flips. So when you graph the inequality, you want to make sure you include the numbers negative 8 here, 0, and 2. They're both open at negative 8 and negative 2. X is greater than 2, so that means it goes all the way to the right. And x is less than negative 8, so it goes all the way to the left. These are the values that are less than negative 8. Notice, this is an OR equation. Therefore, they have to be all pointing away. 4 points it away. B points it away. A points it away. Okay, they're pointing away from each other.